Good evening, Madame Helene. My name is Psychic Ramon. I'm a French psychic, and I'd like to have a little different type of video for you, Helen, tonight. A sort of insight, Helen, a little bit of a Ramon can see right through it type of video, Helen. As you can see here, I have a very powerful tool. I have my crystal ball, my crystal gazing ball. It's a rather big ball. Big balls always seem to work best, Helen. I'd like to share with you some very, very strong spiritual feelings that I've been having, and I'd like to convey them tonight to all of you, Helen. The first thing that really seems to be jumping out at me this evening, Helen, is the idea of a sort of pandemic, a pandemic, if you will, Helen. A pandemic that I'm seeing possibly we essentially volunteer for a prison sentence, Helen. Prisoners of our own homes, because it's conveyed to us that possibly we are safer there, Helen. I'm also seeing another thing here, Helen. I'm seeing it. The Spirit is telling me about it's okay to not go to church. Our churches and all spiritual gatherings are closed, but yet our liquor and our state stores are open, Helen, if that makes any sense. I look deeper in here, Helen. I see a society that's very against slavery, but yet we all seem to be okay being treated like slaves, not being able to do anything, to go anywhere, to see anyone. Helen, I'm also seeing something here more along the lines of, I guess, it's okay to allow the killing of a unborn child, abortion, if you will, Helen, but yet it's inhumane and unkind to do medicinal treatment on an animal, Helen. I'm not following this. This date keeps popping into my head, Helen. November 4th, 2020. It just keeps, I see it throughout the entire partial area of the globe here, Helen. I'm also seeing, I'm seeing a type of dynamic to where mankind seems to want to challenge the Almighty Father, Helen, the creator of all, the Almighty, the man with everlasting life. Doesn't appear to be a good idea, Helen. Lots of spirits coming at me, Helen. Now, lots of things that I'm not very fond of, Helen. I thought it'd be important to convey to you. If you'd excuse me 1 minute here, Helen, please. I need to consult with Aladdin, a friend of mine, Helen. I will be right back. Excuse me 1 minute, please. Helen. This guy, he may be thought of as a fool to a lot, but he's on to something. Stop being a sheep and start using your head. Hope you're doing good 45 weeks after your first video. And you better be working hard, or you know what happens. I'm telling Charlie.